Hello, second grade. Welcome back to another math lesson. Your joke of the day is, where does a pencil go on vacation? Any guesses? It goes to Pennsylvania. All right. Welcome to 7.6, regrouping to subtract. Now, the difference between this lesson and the past two lessons is you are going to regroup or borrow multiple times. So you're going to be borrowing up to 2 times, okay? Now, the nice thing about this is it's the same step, you just repeat it over and over, okay? So I'm going to show you how to do this with my first problem. 532 subtract 154 equals. Now, I already have it set up with the standard algorithm. After, I'm going to show you with a picture. The nice thing about this, like I said, probably like a billion times already, is this strategy is a lot quicker and less messy than if you were to draw a picture. That being said, if it's working for you to draw a picture, go for it. Keep drawing those pictures. Do whatever you need to do in order to understand and solve these problems correctly. All right, so starting in the ones place, like we always do, if I have 2 and I subtract 4, I know I can't do that because I do not have enough in my above number. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to borrow a 10 to regroup. So I have 3 10s. I'm going to borrow a 10, so I'm going to be left with 2. And I'm going to bring that 10 over into the ones place. So I'm going to rewrite this just so you can see it better. So my 2 stays in the ones place, and I have an extra 10 in there. So my new number is 12. So 12 take away 4. I know that is 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. And today, I decided to go a little bit slower because last lesson, I was counting back so fast that I skipped a number. Even an adult who goes too fast can get the wrong answer. All right, moving on. 2 10s, take away 5 10s. I can't do that. Uh-oh, what am I going to do again? Same thing I did in the ones place. Borrow. The only difference is I'm borrowing from the hundreds instead. So I have 5 hundreds. I'm going to borrow 1. I'll have 4 left over, and I'm going to put that extra 100 in my tens place. So again, I have 12. This time, though, it's 12 tens instead of 12 ones. So I have 12, take away 5. Ooh, well, if I knew took away 4, it's 8. Then an extra one would be 7. So 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Last, subtracting my hundreds place. 4, take away 1, I know, is 3. And I almost thought, do I need to borrow again? But I don't, because I have enough hundreds to take away. All right, now I'm going to show you with a picture. So, I'm only drawing my first number, 532. So 5 hundreds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 10s, 1, 2, 3, 10, 20, 30, and 2 ones. Boom, boom. Now I'm going to start in my ones place. So I have my first number, and I'm going to take away this number. So I'm going to start by taking away 4 ones. Now I only have 2, so I'm going to borrow a 10 and turn it into 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now I have 12 ones, and I'm going to try to take 4 away now, which I know I'm going to be able to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, leaving me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, just like in my other problem. Now, I have to take away 5 10s, and I can see I only have 2, so I need to borrow 100. So I'm going to change this 100 into 10 10s. Whew, let's see if we have enough space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's take away 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, leaving me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just like this problem. And now I have to take away 100. So I have 4. I'm going to take 1 more away. 1, 2, 3. Left with 300. So my total is still 378. Now, as you can see with my picture, now that these numbers are getting big, you can tell it's getting a little bit messy. even when I'm being as organized as possible. So if it works for you and you're getting the right answers, like I said, keep doing it. All right, I'm going to put up the next problem. While I'm doing that, if you haven't yet grabbed your notebook, please go do that now and come back and help me with my next problem. All right, second grade, welcome back. Our next problem is 621 subtract 475 equals. So we are going to set it up the standard algorithm way. So if you would like, you can still draw those lines to separate the hundreds, tens, and ones. I'm going to do it without ones just in case you feel ready to not use that anymore. So my first number goes on top, 621. Do you remember why that is? Exactly, it's because it's the bigger number. Then I'm going to be taking away 475. All right, I'm going to give you a second to write that down. Now, if you feel like I'm going really fast during these videos, you can pause them and then restart them when you are up to speed. Also, if you still feel like it's way too fast, like, whoa, Mr. Josh, you're talking too fast, please leave me a comment so I know that and I can slow down in future videos. All right, if you are not done writing down your problem, pause it and start it up when you are all finished. Now, what place value are we going to start in second grade? Absolutely, the ones place. So I have 1 subtract 5. We can't do that, so what do? Borrow. Absolutely. On your paper, you're going to take away a 10. Are you really taking it away, though? No, you're borrowing it. So if you have 2 10s and you borrow 1, you'll be left with 1. And then this 1 is going to change to an 11. All right, now I am ready to subtract. I have 11, take away 5. Take a minute and see if you can solve that on your own. If you still need time, pause the video. I'm going to show you a strategy I would use, counting backwards. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So our answer is 6. Counted back 5. And I got my answer. Now, if you want to draw a little picture on the side, whoop, so hard to look in the screen and then do this. I always go the opposite way if you're wondering why I always do that. You can always draw a picture on the side. Or you can use a number line, whatever you need to do. You can also count up. It's a little tricky strategy that I could show you another time. All right, now we are ready to move on to the tens place. So I have 1 10, subtract 7 tens. And we already know 1 is like the smallest number besides 0. So we can't do that yet. What are we going to do? Absolutely, we are going to borrow. This time we're borrowing from the hundreds place. So let's take one of those hundreds, turn it into 10 tens. So if I have 6 hundreds, take one away, how many will I have left? Absolutely, so don't forget to put that 5 up on the top to remind yourself when you're back into the hundreds place. And we're going to move that extra 100 into the tens place, changing our 1 10 to 11 tens. All right, see if you can subtract the tens. 11, subtract 7. See if you can do that on your own. All right, if you need more time, pause it. I know that 7 and 3 are best friends of 10. 10's really close to 11. So I know if I'm going to subtract an extra 1, the answer will be 4. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So I have 4 in my tens place. Now we get to move on to our last place value. 500s, take away 400s, equals, you got it, 100. Now, like I've said in the past, if you want to watch or if you want to draw the picture with me, we're going to draw one picture to see if we indeed got the correct answer, 146. All right, starting with 621, 600s. 2 10s, 1 1. If you need more time to draw that, you can pause it and turn it back on once you are done drawing. Now we are taking away this number. We had 621, we need to subtract 475, so I need to take away 5 ones. I don't have enough, so what are we going to do? Absolutely, we're going to borrow. So what you're going to want to do is take off one of these 10s, turn it into 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we can take 5 away from 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, leaving us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones. Now we're going to try to take away our 10. So we have 1 10. We need to try to take away 7. Already, you know we can't do that. So we are going to borrow 100, changing it into 10 tens. I'm going to draw it down here so I have more space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Taking away 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Leaving me with 4. Oops, I'm erasing my 6. So far, so good. And now we need to take away 4 hundreds. 1, 2, 3, 4, leaving me with 100. All right, second grade. So both answers were the same, 146. If you need more examples, I am going to post a few additional videos to help you. Otherwise, you can start your lesson, and I cannot wait to see your answers.